Hey there guys, and welcome to my first official FIFA 17 cheap starter team. This was honestly the squad that I used just to start off my account, and I'm unbeaten. It is incredible. I've tried a variety of teams, and this one is just playing so well in the midfield especially, and it's just full of cheap beats. So if you want to see more squads like this, drop a like. If we can push for over 500, that'd be absolutely fantastic. If you are needing Ultimate Team coins as well, head over to FIFAUltimateTeamCoins.com. Links to be found just below in the description. Use the code Fuji, get yourself that discount, or if you are wishing to purchase games, head over to G2A and also use that code Fuji. Right, without further ado, let's get it. So I did get used to the demo gameplay, and now jumping onto Ultimate Team Online, it feels a lot different, it feels a lot better, very quick and fast paced, and the fluidity in the attack online, it is actually breathtaking, feels so good, rewarding when you score. And I've started to realize now, after playing a fair amount of games, if you have a good midfield, well-balanced midfielders, then that is just going to help you just that a little bit more to get yourself the win. And the way they can control it, just make sure to build this team. You're going to love it, trust me. So starting off with the formation, obviously, it is the 4-3-2-1. I really do like it this year. I'm going to switch up and try like the 4-3-3 and all that, but for the first formation that I've actually used, it is very, very nice. So starting off with the goalkeeper, and we're going to be bringing in Szczesny. I thought he was going to be good this year. He was last year, and he's pretty much like discard, like 700 coins, which is fantastic because you can play games, you can put on your coin boost, and then after the 7 games, don't bother paying for contracts, discard the guy or sell him on and then repurchase him on the market. He's a perfect option for a starter team because you are wanting a little bit more quality in the important areas. I feel that if you get a really good goalkeeper and a good striker, you're going to have no problem. So Szczesny, he is our man. Now in the right back position, and I was thoroughly impressed with this guy, Basta. I feel 81 pace in the fullback positions is more than enough this year, and he has some really well balanced stats. Passing, defending, dribbling, physical, and he felt really strong in game. He was just shoving people off the ball, and yeah, he's just a very good player. Now in the actual defense, these two were just running it very, very good together. They had a nice understanding just how they were reading each other. It was good. One was covering, one was going in for the tackle. We have Gonzalez here with 74 pace, good defending, good physical, very good player. And then we also have Tomovic that got himself a goal as well. He is an aerial threat, very, very good at demanding the area for me. In the left back position, this guy is without a doubt a non-rare cheap beast. I did in fact pack him. It is Lulic. 81 pace, 72 shot. Yes, I did in fact score a goal with him. Great passing, dribbling, defense, and physical. And there you go, my 2 fullbacks, 81 pace, and it's just more than enough. And I was coming up against some really sweaty teams because everyone had their loan players, and also everyone is a good player on early access. So I was very, very happy with that defense, working hard. Now moving over to what I feel makes the team. We have Bertolazzi. Really, really good. I was looking for pace, dribbling, passing, and someone that can pick up a goal now and again. And look at that card. You can pick him up for pretty much discard, a great purchase. And then we brought in this guy, Duncan, and he was actually initially brought in just to help me defend, but he turns out to be an absolute monster in front of goal. He's got the long shot trait, and he feels really strong in game, and he was just demanding. And these three, you also have Storaro in the right centre mid position, and as we can see, we've got a trend. We've got 75 pace, 76 pace, 76, and that is important this year because of how fast paced Ultimate Team is. You need people to be pulled into certain positions to mark passing lanes, to intercept, and these three were working very hard for my team. If you're going to build this starter team, make sure to bring these guys in. But now moving over to the right forward position, and we do have Munir, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm always honest, and Munir, although he has the pace and he's got good dribbling, he does lack in the finishing areas at times. Although he has the potential to score bangers, and he was finishing quite a few chances, in the important positions where you think, yeah, he's going to score, he kind of misses, and it's just a little annoying. But that may be down to me still learning the game and finding the right angles, but he was picking up a few goals now and again. So I do recommend trying him out. If you don't like him and you got a few extra coins, then maybe bring in Salah or someone of that quality. But in the striker position, we're using Zarate. Look at this guy, he is insane. Dribbling of the 85, 80 pace, 79 shot. He just looks absolutely awesome. And in the left forward position, the best player in the side, and I knew straight away he was going to be good. A new player to the game, Piazza. 85 pace, 84 dribbling, and that 67 shot is seriously overpowered. He's lightning quick, his agility, his turns, his finesse shots, his long shots, he is overpowered and absolutely makes the team. But guys, that is it. I want to go through sort of the actual cost. So you have 650, you've got 450 coins, 350, 350, 350. Every player that you're seeing here is basically under like 500 coins per player, and then obviously with the exception of Zarate and Szczesny. But it is actually so good and it plays well. Let's get into some clips and see how I did. So as I've been playing the demo and getting used to trying to judge where the CPU has been going, it feels so refreshing just to jump online and play against a human, because I feel honestly I can get inside their head, I can pressurize them into certain situations to lose the ball, and if I fake that I'm going one way and I actually go the other, I throw a human off, but I'm not going to be doing that to a CPU. So with that, it's actually improved my defending game, and I only actually conceded 2 goals in the whole time playing. So one which was just an easy rebound, flicked off one of my heels and he got an easy goal. The other one was a penalty. And a word of advice, I would actually say that if you're running inside your box to make a last-ditch tackle, try and avoid that. Try and defend before that even happens, because you will more often than not step over the ball and clip your man. I've learned from experience, so I would just say hold them off. If it's the right time to make a tackle and you can judge that with experience, then make it. But I feel that just holding them off and not even making tackles is much better at times, and usually they just run into you or just take a shot at one of your bodies in the defense. But as a unit, they were defending very, very well, and I still stand by having a well-balanced midfield. On the game this year, you do need people that can track back, and you do need people to be able to carry the ball. So players like Renato Sanchez, Arturo Vidal, they are going to be some of the best on the game. That's just how the mechanics are playing right now, and that's what I'm feeling from it just with playing FIFA for so many years. So I honestly really do like how well-rounded the players that I've got in the midfield are. Like Duncan, thoroughly impressed. Did not honestly think that he was going to be as good as he was. He was a player that was intended to be brought in to actually do more of the defensive work, but in fact he was the one just being a box-to-box player, getting involved, just dribbling, just bossing it, tracking back, really happy. But the way I was actually setting out the side is I was passing it into Zarate, him doing some sort of the hold-up play, and then feeding it through to Piazza. As soon as I understood that Piazza was one of these overpowered players with a good shot on him, I was abusing that, and I was having so much fun with it. Munir is still, like I said, a good player, but his finishing could be slightly better. But I'm just going to throw a name in here. Gamero. I've been using Gamero in another team, and I've got to say that on FIFA 16 in this formation I could get away with it, but on FIFA 17 you are really needing a little bit more sort of physicality in your players up top, just to alleviate some of the pressure, because if you don't have someone that can win the ball in the air, then it's just going to come back to the midfield all the time until your opponent's going to break through because of how fast paced the actual gameplay is. But I thought Zarate, he wasn't doing a bad job. I think he was holding his own, you know, and he was just linking up the play very well. But overall, I thoroughly enjoyed it. A very, very good starter team that has been tried and tested for you guys, and every single player is under like 500 coins apart from the rares, so definitely do recommend picking it up and hope you enjoy it. But if you have enjoyed the video overall, drop a like, that'd be fantastic. And tomorrow I should be getting out my Road to Glory, my career modes as well, which will come out the next day. It should be all good. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Team out. Peace.